Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Saturday, February 26, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. San Antonio Spurs vs Miami Heat. The San Antonio Spurs and Miami Heat meet Saturday in NBA action at the FTX Arena. The San Antonio Spurs look for a win after winning 4 of their last 5 games. The Miami Heat look for a win after winning 7 of their last 8 games. Our first pick is Miami Heat minus 7.5 points. And here is why. The San Antonio Spurs are averaging 111.8 points on 46.6% shooting and allowing 111.7 points on 46.4% shooting. Dejounte Murray is averaging 19.9 points and 8.3 rebounds, while Keldon Johnson is averaging 15.7 points and 1.8 assists. Jakob Poeltl is the third double-digit scorer and Doug McDermott is dishing 1.2 assists. The San Antonio Spurs are shooting 35.4% from beyond the arc and 74.3% from the free throw line. The San Antonio Spurs are allowing 35.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.3 rebounds per game. San Antonio is in action Friday against the Washington Wizards before heading to Miami for this interconference tilt. The Spurs were not expected to compete for anything more than a lower-seeded playoff spot this season, but they find themselves 2 games back of the 10th seed play-in spot. The San Antonio Spurs have played their best ball on the road this season and have been great ATS on the end of back-to-backs. There's some value with the Spurs in the big underdog role here. With that said, the Miami Heat are as healthy as they've been in quite some time, and they're on such a roll at the moment that I'm not thrilled to bet against them. These teams met earlier this month, and the Heat won by 7 points on the road. And for our second pick, go with under the total. And here is why. The first half of the season went brilliantly for the Heat, which entered the All-Star break by winning 6 of their last 7 games to improve to 38-21 and move into a tie with the Chicago Bulls atop the Eastern Conference. Chicago eclipsed them to move a half game up, but the fight for the Eastern crown will be a fierce affair. The Miami Heat are averaging 108.9 points on 46% shooting and allowing 104.4 points on 44.2% shooting. Jimmy Butler is averaging 21.8 points and 6 assists, while Tyler Herro is averaging 20 points and 4.8 rebounds. Bam Adebayo is the third double-digit scorer and Kyle Lowry is grabbing 4.6 rebounds. The Miami Heat are shooting 37.3% from beyond the arc and 81.2% from the free throw line. The Miami Heat are allowing 34.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.8 rebounds per game. Miami has thrived despite playing 16 different starting lineups and is 11-4 in games without the tandem of Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Butler leads the Heat with 21.8 points per game and ranks second with 6.4 rebounds, while Adebayo is third in scoring and first in rebounding. It was a magical first half. Washington Wizards vs Cleveland Cavaliers. The Washington Wizards and Cleveland Cavaliers meet Saturday in NBA action at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The Washington Wizards look for a win after splitting their last 6 games. The Cleveland Cavaliers look to snap a 3-game losing streak. Our first pick is Cleveland Cavaliers minus 7. And here is why. Washington is in action Friday night against the San Antonio Spurs and will be on the second leg for this matchup with Cleveland. They defeated the Nets in their final game before the break. Washington improved to 27-31 and moved a game behind Charlotte and Atlanta for a play-in spot with 24 games remaining in the regular season. The Washington Wizards are averaging 107.1 points on 46.4% shooting and allowing 109.8 points on 45.7% shooting. Kyle Kuzma is averaging 16.3 points and 8.8 rebounds, while Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is averaging 11.6 points and 1.7 assists. Rui Hachimura is dishing 1 assist and Daniel Gafford is grabbing 6 rebounds. The Washington Wizards are shooting 32.8% from beyond the arc and 78% from the free throw line. The Washington Wizards are allowing 35.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.8 rebounds per game. Unfortunately, they will be without star guard Bradley Beal for the remainder of the season. They have relied on Kyle Kuzma to shoulder most of the offensive load, but they will be in a tough spot facing the best teams in the Eastern Conference down the stretch without their best player. Even if they climb into the play-in spot, they would be short work against the contenders in the East. The Washington Wizards aren't winning, aren't covering numbers, and being on the end of a back-to-back doesn't help them here. The Cleveland Cavaliers have the rest advantage and are a profitable 17-9-1 against the spread at home. The Cavs win at home by an average of 6.8 points, and they win in the favorite role by an average of 8.3 points. And for our second pick, go with under the total. And here is why. Cleveland was without starting guards Darius Garland and Karis LeVert in a 106-103 loss to the Detroit Pistons on Thursday night. Lauri Markkanen, who had missed 11 games with an ankle injury, scored 12 of his 22 points in the fourth quarter, but missed a key free throw late. Cleveland fell to 35-24 and 5th in the Eastern Conference. The Cleveland Cavaliers are averaging 106.6 points on 46.6% shooting and allowing 102.6 points on 44.1% shooting. Darius Garland is averaging 20.3 points and 8 assists, while Jared Allen is averaging 16.1 points and 11 rebounds. Evan Mobley is the third double-digit scorer, and Kevin Love is grabbing 7.3 rebounds. The Cleveland Cavaliers are shooting 35.3% from beyond the arc and 75.3% from the free throw line. The Cleveland Cavaliers are allowing 34% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.8 rebounds per game. Garland and LeVert are listed as questionable for this tilt with the Wizards. After Cleveland's lackluster performance against the worst team in the East, you can expect to see one of them out there. This is a good bounce-back spot for them against a mediocre Wizards club. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the high stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.